Before money existed, buying something as simple as bread could require something as large as a cow. Because if you didn't have exactly what the seller wanted, the trade would simply fail. So, many civilizations began using widely accepted valuables, especially gold and silver, which were weighed during transactions. In the 7th century BC, the Kingdom of Lydia introduced one of the first coins with a fixed weight and official seal. Empires like ancient Rome quickly adopted them because coins made taxes, armies, and trade easier to manage. But coins had one major drawback: they were heavy to carry. So around the 10th century, during the Song dynasty in China, merchants began using paper money, which represented the value of gold or silver instead of carrying the metal itself. In Europe, a similar idea developed in a different way. Merchants often stored their gold with goldsmiths, who gave written receipts. Because anyone holding the receipt could claim the gold, these papers slowly began circulating in trade. Soon, goldsmiths noticed that most people never withdrew all their gold at once, so they began lending part of it and charging interest. From this practice, the first banks developed. The paper represented real gold stored in vaults, a system later called the gold standard. In other words, money was essentially a claim to something real. But during the 20th century, countries gradually abandoned this system. Wars, economic crises, and the growth of the global economy made gold too restrictive. The final break came in 1971, when the United States ended the link between the dollar and gold. Since then, most of the world has used fiat money, money that is not backed by physical gold. Its value exists because governments and societies agree that it does. In other words, today, money is neither gold nor paper. Money is trust.